Alright, what's up everybody? We're back with another video, and in today's video I will be reviewing the North Face Nuptse. So I have it right here in hand. This one is the 1996 Retro. I have it in the black colorway in a size large. I've had this jacket for a little bit over a year now, so I could give you guys the pros, the cons. I'll also be giving a little bit of a review on this jacket, as well as trying it on and talking about sizing and pricing. So make sure to stay tuned for all of that. If you guys aren't subscribed already, please make sure to subscribe. Thank you for helping me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers last year. My goal this year is to reach 2,000 subscribers. So if you're watching this and aren't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe down below. And with no further ado, let's get started with the review of this Nuptse jacket. Alright, so I picked this jacket up around 1 year ago when I was still in college in the winter time. And I was able to get it on the North Face website. I believe if you check right now, the black colorway is sold out in certain sizes. However, they do have other colors, such as a blue, a red, orange, a gray, and then they have some more special edition ones. But I went with the black on black since I feel like it's timeless and I could wear it with pretty much anything. And what's great about this jacket is that it retails under $300. I believe it's $299. But sometimes they will go on sales, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. The sale won't be too much, but sometimes you could find it for 10 to 20% off, which is great since you save some money on an expensive jacket that'll last you a lifetime. And when it comes to this one, I was able to get, I believe, either 10 or 15% off on the North Face website because I was a student. It actually retails at $279, so I thought it was $299, but maybe that's just what I ended up paying after tax and everything. But here's the front of the jacket. I'll get some close-ups and everything like that for you guys. What I did notice about this jacket is that it does fit a little bit short. So I went with the size large and I feel like it fits me great. However, if I went with the size medium, it would have been way too short. So it kind of feels cropped if you get a smaller size. And then if you do end up going with the smaller size, the sleeves are a little short too. So if you're unsure about which size to get, I would recommend going to the North Face store and trying it on. That way you don't end up with a jacket that's a little bit too small. But I went with the large and it fits me perfectly. As you can see, it does fit me a little bit cropped, but I really don't have an issue with it since I could just wear a longer shirt underneath. And I do like the cropped look a little bit, and it is very puffy if you guys are wondering about that. It's probably by far the puffiest jacket that I own. And a lot of people always give me compliments or crack jokes about how puffy it is, honestly. And yeah, you probably should expect the same since it is a very puffy jacket. It's probably the most iconic puffy jacket or puffer jacket. It does feature 2 pockets on the front, and the pockets do come with zippers, and I'll put my hands in there and it keeps my hands pretty warm. On the inside as well, it does feature another pocket in case you want to store something more valuable, such as your wallet or your keys. So that's great, and you could keep everything protected in there. One thing a lot of people have questions about is if the feathers come out, and sometimes they will, but once I washed it, I feel like the feathers stopped coming out, so probably after your first wash you should be good. However, a lot of the time if you do see a feather coming out, you could just try to get it back into the jacket instead of trying to pluck it out. I wouldn't recommend plucking them out as you see them. So really quickly, I also want to talk about the hood. So when it comes to the hood, I wouldn't say it's the best hood, but it's certainly a decent hood. It's pretty thin, but it will still keep you protected from the rain. The water resistance isn't too high on this one. The wind resistance is all right. And then it's a pretty heavyweight jacket. It's not thin by any means or light. As I mentioned too, it is hooded. It is packable / stowable, and it does have wind protection. Built for mountain and city life, this retro Nuptse jacket that has a boxy silhouette, original shiny ripstop fabric, iconic oversized baffles, and stowable hood will keep you warm and dry when it gets cold and wet. I also wanted to mention that if you are going to wash this jacket yourself, make sure when you wash it, you use cold and cold as your settings. And then don't throw it into the dryer because it will mess up your jacket. Alright, what's up? So right now I'm going to get some shots of me wearing this jacket. So I did get a size large. If you guys are wondering how tall I am 5'10" and weigh 180 pounds. So here's a quick little overview on the jacket. It does keep my hands pretty warm as well, so this is what it looks like when I have my hands inside of the jacket. As I mentioned as well, it does have this inner pocket too. Let me go ahead and zip it back up. So other than these two pockets, it also features a hood, which I'll show very quickly. So here's the hood. As I mentioned, the hood is somewhat thin, but that's alright. It can still keep you protected against the rain. So I'll take that off. And when you want to put the hood away, you could store it back into the jacket, which is nice. If sometimes you don't want to have a hood on, you could just store it back in your jacket. Right now I put it back in there pretty quick, but it looks a lot nicer if you take your time. Either way, this is what it looks like zipped up all the way. Usually I'll wear it like this, that way the collar isn't choking my neck. So usually I wear it like this. This is what the back side looks like. It is pretty puffy and warm if you guys are wondering about that. It's not a light puffer or thin. It also features these elastic bungee cords in case I want to tighten it. So this is me tightening it up. It can get pretty tight as you could see, but usually I don't wear it that tight unless it's super windy. But if it does ever get pretty windy, I just go ahead and tighten it up a little. That way air doesn't get through. So let me do that. And then also on the sleeves, you get some Velcro in case you want to tighten it up here too, so air doesn't get through. I don't have it too tight usually, I just have it something like that. And then if you guys are wondering about the length on it, as I mentioned earlier, it is pretty short. So this one's a size large and I'm 5'10". This is what it looks like if I lift up my arms. So as you can see, it kind of goes down a little. So yeah, I would say some of my stomach is showing, or some of the bottom half of my shirt, but yeah, so it is pretty short. The same thing goes for the sleeves, as you can see, and I did get a size large. It isn't a big issue, but if you are thinking about that, you should probably size up. But other than that, I am very satisfied with this purchase. I've had the jacket for a little bit over a year, and I could tell this jacket is gonna last me a very long time. Alright, other than that, thank you for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't subscribed already. If you have any more questions, be sure to let me know in the comments, or you can shoot me a DM on Instagram. Other than that, thank you for watching. I hope everybody has a great rest of the day. I'm out. Peace.